Hi, I'm Moody, the Moon Mystic, here to give you a moon message. Today's moon is the waxing crescent moon under the astrological sign of Gemini. This reading is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Aquarius, Holy Spirit, Angel Guides. What is the main message for Aquarius for the month of May? Hi Aquarius, we're already in May. Can you believe it? 10 of Cups, your happiness. This is what's on top of your mind. Top of mind is your happiness, and it should be. I feel you're in your element. You're like growing. You've been doing some work to get the 10 of Cups. It doesn't come easy. That you're happy. You have been filling up your own cup for sure. Knowing what makes you happy, what brings you joy. Right. What else? Ooh, okay, Spirit. Aquarius. The Star. The Emperor. Oh my God. There's a couple. Oh, okay. That's it. Wow, good reading already. You open up with the 10 of Cups. The next card is your Major Arcana, the Star. I felt like you worked to get where you are. Nothing was given to you. It was hard work. You healed. You took some time to get away on your own. You healed. You got yourself back in balance. Regained your hope, your faith. Yes, it is possible for me to love again, for me to open my business, for me to start over again. And then you took back your power, you took control, you began to do things that actually did just that. Aquarius. Not quickly, it took time. It takes time to build your pentacles. It takes time to get the blessings as a result of the steps you've taken. It takes time sometimes to recognize your progress. Right. Nonetheless, you've made progress. The Star, the Emperor, and at the center of the reading is the Empress. This is about giving birth to something new. The 10 of Cups is about every aspect of your life becoming prosperous, becoming abundant. Woo. Every aspect of your life is blessed in terms of love. You start to meet people that love you, that want to help you, that encourage you, that champion you. This is new and it's good and it feels great. Absolutely. The Queen of Pentacles. I feel there's a lot of generosity, a lot of charity. Maybe you're helping others. King or Queen of Pentacles has and gives. They're very generous. That's that energy. Also, being resourceful. You are going through some self-discoveries, like discovering that you yourself have so many untapped resources. This is what I'm hearing. You're discovering so much about yourself. This is a time that we move into Aquarius, right? We move from Pisces into Aquarius, the age of Aquarius. Everything changes. The world is changing right in front of our eyes in many different facets, aspects. That's you. Definitely in terms under Gemini, in terms of who you love and what you love. Every area of your life, something has happened. Enormous change. King of Swords. Your thoughts are clearer. They're vibrating much higher. Maturity, spiritual growth. And for this work, you are being blessed. Good place. In the future, there is a choice regarding love. Why? Because the Emperor and the Empress appear. This is a wish fulfillment. But you two are mature. You're not rushing into anything. You're giving. It's like I feel like you're building a foundation of friendship, open communication, right? You're not jumping into anything anymore. You're giving time. Lovely, lovely. Because you understand the value of your cup. Yeah, true love. The lovers is about true love. And we just came off of this Taurus energy. Super new moon in Taurus 3 days ago. Very active energy still. Also opened the waxing crescent energy with Taurus for the past 2 days. So Taurus is still very much here under this super new moon energy. And Taurus is persistent. That's the Emperor. That's the Empress. Taurus does not settle. Taurus knows their value, their worth. Taurus is ruled by Venus, all into relationships and how to use those relationships for abundance. Whew, you got this down, Aquarius. You have this down, and the cards reflect that. Everything is, there's that energy of being generous again, charitable, fair, even give and take. The Emperor, the Empress is here. We'll ask why. I'm not going to make it up. Let's tell me. Why do you have the Emperor and the Empress here for Taurus? What does for Taurus, for Aquarius? It could be a Taurus or an Aries. It could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Leo, Aries, Sag. All of the signs are here. So it's the energy that's going to tell you. It's how they make you feel. Okay. So your first card here is the Three of Swords. Heartbreak, pain, separation, grief, sorrow, and trauma. Spirit feels like he had to remind you of the past. Remember I said you did all this work to get the Ten of Cups, the Star, the Emperor, the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the King of Swords. Perfect cards. Good cards. Because you've earned it. You've earned it. You've done some work. You got over betrayal, a broken heart, a very dark place. Yes. You healed. You opened up with the Star. You took the time to heal. Yeah, you were with somebody who was very manipulative, the Emperor reverse. Arrogant. A people pleaser. Aquarius. That tongue. Yeah, they didn't know how to talk to you. Very manipulative, arrogant, mean-spirited. Only thought about themselves. Oh, that's who broke your heart. Caused so much grief. You had to run away from that energy. Absolutely. Eight of Cups. You didn't walk. You ran. I feel like you had to get away. It was like no doubt. The Emperor reverse is very mean. They're very powerful. They can manipulate you and make you think you are the worst. And that's why Spirit is talking about Taurus. Your value, your worth. It's like you did all of this work to get the Ten of Cups, to get to where you are. Okay, I see. He wants you to just acknowledge that too. Because, while you were in this negative, manipulative, controlling energy, you felt stuck. You felt stuck, like you were crying out, praying. You didn't even think God heard you, right? Very difficult time, difficult choices. Whew. A lot. You were at the crossroads, saying, do you hear me? Can you hear me? You couldn't make a decision. There was no clarity. And that's how darkness is. It's a time that you can't see. And so you had to have faith with the Star being your first card. It's like you had to dig deep. Dig deep. And you did. That's exactly what you did. You went through Nine of Swords. And sometimes we have to remember that, right? Sometimes we achieve, we come out of the darkness, and then something happens for a moment that sheds our memory back on the past. What's happened? Almost like a deja vu, feeling like you've been here before. Something could be happening with that. Yeah, because everything was going so good. Here it is, the devil, Capricorn energy has to show up. Somebody's obsessed with you. This, whatever this toxic energy is, it continues to follow you. It continues to plague you. Oh, it wants to bring you down from this Ten of Cups, this Emperor reverse. They want to pull you right off that horse. What? But look, you are the emperor, the empress. Not only that, you found somebody else. You got over this and you found somebody else. Okay. Why is the emperor and the emperor upright here? Why is the emperor and the empress upright here? Because it's true love. So you left at probably an unrequited love situation. And true love comes when you least expect it. May. So God could send you a helpmate to continue healing and overcome whatever this obsessive, toxic connection is. Okay. Why else is the Emperor and the Empress upright? Marriage. This is your helpmate. And this is a love. This is true love. Again, Gemini is the energy of today. You left this toxic situation in search of the Ten of Cups. And it looks like in May, you found it. This is what I'm getting, Aquarius. You went through a lot of darkness, but you were triumphant. Look at you. You two had a past life relationship. Not only that, you reunite over and over again through many different lives. Wow, that's romantic. They look for you. Maybe they couldn't find you in the past because you were with the Emperor reverse. So you were hidden from them until you had the strength and the courage to walk away and heal. And then to regain your hope, have faith in the fact that you could love again. And once you embrace that energy, it appeared. The Emperor, the Empress appears. Come on. I love this. Commitment. And that is what was lacking. You know, sometimes we marry the past, but they're not committed. It's not about the marriage, right? Like the ceremony. It's not about that. It's about the commitment. Yes. Whether they're going to be with you through thick and thin. Okay. Tell me what else. Is there anything else that Aquarius needs to be aware of regarding love? Because we are on the topic of love. Okay. Oh, it's going to happen quite innocently. Didn't I say I feel like you two actually become friends? You're smitten with each other. They ask you out on a date. You two, your paths cross, and this is a gentleman too. Look, he stands there with his hands in his pockets, unsure of what to say. I heard it's been a long time since he asked somebody out on a date. But that's exactly what, it's innocent. It's just like, have some coffee with me. But it ends up being a date. You know how things start out in the morning, in the afternoon, and they don't end until evening. That type of thing is what I'm feeling. Okay, Spirit, talk to me about money, wealth, abundance. What does Aquarius need to know in this general reading for May? Yes. What does Aquarius need to know? General reading, Spirit. Okay. Okay. Tell me. Tell me. Some of you went through a rough path. See, you've earned this Ten of Cups. All that positive energy that you're experiencing May, you've earned it. You've come out of a rough patch. Maybe because of this Three of Swords, you found yourself leaving an environment, not being ready, but still needing to be free. That's what I'm hearing. You could have borrowed some money, a rough patch, low on cash. You were really in the process of reinventing yourself, though. I feel like that's what you had to do. You're at a stage where you can't do the same thing the same way in terms of work. Or maybe you just have to start something brand new. You can start over. You're not too old. Whatever. Again, that Taurus energy, knowing your value, your worth. Whatever you can conceive, you can achieve. Spirit says, pay attention to your heart. Do what is going to make you happy, Aquarius. There's something that is pulling at your emotional strings. You know, you may have been in a situation where there was joint finances, and maybe you felt like you got burnt, or you got to have your own finances, your own bank account, and a joint bank account. Because the joint bank account allows you both to show that you're committed and that you're supporting your combined goals and objectives. Absolutely. Some of you are healing still. I don't know what that is, police or something, fire. But some of you are still healing. Counseling is good. It's good to have somebody objective, hear their perspective. Somebody has no skin in the game. Some of you are going to a counselor, or you are a counselor. Maybe I hear some type of spiritual advancement is occurring. Even Bible study, I heard. That's what I heard. But this heart is here to tell you, Aquarius, that you have to follow your heart. Now is a time more than ever to make sure you feel good about who you're with as well as what you're doing. What you're doing needs to bring a smile to your face. You need to be happy. Now is the time to seize an opportunity. Be aware. You are a sword, so make sure you're aware. You're always paying attention. Now is the time. Yeah. Divine timing is definitely at play at this time. Yeah, you have the star, the emperor, the empress. That's 1, 2, 3. The Ten of Cups and the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups. You have a very good foundation. And you've earned it. You're also very wise. You know, because of your wisdom and maturity and everything that you've gone through and been able to overcome. It's like Spirit thinks your value has increased because of that, because you have something to give away. That's why I saw that counselor too. You could be a counselor or be put in a situation where you have to mentor somebody. A role model, a guide who can show others the way. Ooh, you are, because you're a social butterfly and you're coming into your power. This is you. Yeah, you take center stage and people listen. Hey, use your wisdom and experience. That's what I was talking about. You have been through and you've come out successfully. You have something to impart to others. That could be how Spirit is getting ready to use you. Also, you're coming in with the Emperor, the Empress. Maybe there's a joint mission here. Maybe you have a calling that's dual that requires you two to be together. I'm hearing that. Definitely in your power. And when you're in your power this way, you may not agree with everybody, especially people at work, your boss even. But you know, as the Emperor and the Empress, you are able to take criticism. But there are some times where the disagreement, you just aren't willing to compromise. You're clashing. Spirit says, though, as the Emperor or the Empress, you always choose peace and you come up with a peaceful solution. So there could be some issues with an authority figure. Maybe someone's testing your authority. Okay. Opportunity. Opportunity is knocking at the doors. Doors are opening for you. You have the chance to change jobs. A new relationship is coming in, a new business venture, starting a new business. The Emperor is boss. They're a boss. They're an entrepreneur. They start stuff. They forge something new. Spirit saying, just do it. Just do it. Being a sword, sometimes you can overthink things. This is a very fertile time under the Mayflower moon. The ground is very fertile and it is bringing a lot to bloom, to harvest. Your current situation is forging a new world. Enjoy the discoveries as you move forward. I see you just busting out. It's like the shell is coming off. Let's summarize this with some summary messages. Anything else for Aquarius? Yes. You have nothing to worry about. Yeah, you are being redirected. You've earned your stripes. You have nothing to worry about, for sure. And if you've been questioning yourself about anything lately, wondering if you're good enough, you're strong enough, hell yes. Do that which your heart desires. You do have the heart. Listen to your heart. This message is here to remind you that you are really more than capable of doing whatever you're trying to do. Rise up and take that leap of faith. That's why you opened up with the star. This is all about you obtaining the 10 of Cups. And if you have it already, then you got to know how to hold on to it. That's right. All right, give me some angel numbers for Aquarius, Holy Spirit. Oh, you got 2. Hold your vision. Whatever you are trying to accomplish, hold on to it. Things may try and divert you, distract you, but you have your mind on your money, your dreams. Hold that vision and prosperity will come. 1551. Focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes you desire. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. Hold on to it. You have such a beautiful and courageous, brave spirit. 1515 in the comments for me. Also, this is about you starting fresh and new over. 1313, encouragement Spirit sends. Keep your focus on your goals, creative ventures. And remember how you speak, communication. You get more with honey than vinegar. Step out of your comfort zone. You are about to create something meaningful. All of your skills and talents will bring you an auspicious profit. Build up your confidence and trust in your decisions. An auspicious time. All right, Aquarius, 1313 in the comments, or 1551, or anything you would like. I just would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for staying till the end, Aquarius. Until the next moon phase, namaste.